Four-star Air Force General Charles Wald, former Deputy Commander of U.S. European Command. He flew combat missions over the Middle East. He's a Distinguished Fellow at the Jewish Institute for National Security of America. General, it's always good to have you here. I guess, first of all, just your overall take on where all of this stands right now. Iran has not really come to the table in a diplomatic, meaningful way, and the president seems to be, is clearly resuming very powerful strikes against the regime.
Well, I think the United States, the president in particular, has given the Iranians every possible chance they could have to make a decision to become less aggressive and be a little more normal, I guess, if you want to call it that. The United States, when we went down the route of the MOU, I think showed a lot of critics that we're open to discussion, we're open to rationale, and the Iranians continue to just stomp on that kind of an agreement. The fact that they've attacked bases in the Middle East, the allies, but more importantly, our own troops, and now have killed some of them, tells you that they're not very serious about an agreement. And I think, personally, we need to keep the pressure on until we take away every bit of military capacity they have to project power into the Middle East and against our allies there, Israel, ourselves. And then we need to open up the straits and keep them open. So I sound pretty hard over on this, but you can't trust them. It's been forever. We've talked about that, and I think it's time for the Iranians to learn a lesson.
I mean, obviously, another discussion and another ceasefire is certainly something that is on the table. The president has always said if he can solve the issues that he wants solved, opening the Strait, no nuclear weapons in a diplomatic way, he wants to do that. But today he was clearly frustrated with the people he's dealing with on the other side of this equation and doesn't feel that they have credibility in terms of holding up their promises. So another way to go at this is to continue to accelerate this military campaign and potentially really allow Israel, unleash Israel as well. Are there enough allies in the region to physically open that strait with military power, in your opinion, sir?
Absolutely, yes. Although I think the Europeans should be there helping us. And I think your last comment there about it's time for the Iranians to learn a lesson is exactly it. We need to stick to it. I don't think we need to feel sorry for them. I think we need to make the IRGC defang them, if you want to call it that. I think we need to stick to it until the end comes for them. And this stop and go, this thing with MOUs, this diplomacy, we're going to be good people for a while. You can't trust them. We need to go after them.
General Charles Wald, thank you, sir. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your input today. It's always good to see you.
Thank you, Martha. Good to see you.
Thank you, sir.